Hi family! Today we went to the Pitti Palace to explore some pieces from the neoclassic era as well as other eras. This sculpture depicts Zephyro. I don't remember who she is or what she does, but that's her name, that's her. This one depicts Apollo and one of his buddies. This is one that's particularly beautiful and detailed, as you can see the wings and the wings. This is a sculpture of Napoleon's head, who's actually pretty little, but the artist made him look big because he wanted to look powerful since he's an emperor. I think this was a table decoration that belonged to Napoleon's sister, and this is what Napoleon's sister looks like. I honestly don't remember why I took footage of these things. I'm sorry. I have no clue. This portrait depicts, I think it was Charles VIII of France or Carlos VIII I think it's Charles VIII of France entering Italy, and there are some key people here. So we have Machiavelli, the only one with his back turned, like, who's this guy with his thumb? He was the only one to really know, like, to predict that this was not going to be good. And then Savonarola, the monk that we talked about previously, is also here. And this is like an anti-Austrian painting. So how the other one was like anti-French, this is anti-Austrian. This by Stefano Ussi shows the hanging of Savonarola, like we talked about in the other video. This one is not ringing any bells for me at this time. I'm pretty sure I just took footage of these because they were like such realistic portraits. This was a ballroom, if I remember correctly. I don't remember, just enjoyed the view on these. I don't know what to say. This is significant. I don't know why. Okay, this is a depiction of a technique called macchioli, something like this. Macchia, like macchiato in Italian, means spot, and this technique was made by using little spots. And some people were haters. They're like, that's not a technique. But it ended up being like this whole wave. This is a famous picture, an old Italian flag or something. This one also slipped my mind, but it is amazing piece of work. I think this is Jesus. This is where they held the crown when this was the palace of the Medici. These are by Giovanni Fattori. Apparently he really liked to paint trees, also cows. As you can see, he really liked cows. This is just a funny little sculpture of a little boy who is going to play with his toys on the stairs, but the dog wants the bread in his hand. I think this is another Macchioli example. And this was funny because someone in my class said that the French did a better job of depicting like drama or something, and my professor was like, how's this for drama? like the horse is literally just dragging it through the mud. This is a sculpture of a man eating soup, and it's supposed to depict sadness based on his posture. The nudity room, like, I don't even know. These are some examples of divisionism, and then these are some examples of expressionism. Then at this point my professor said, you're free to go, but we had a free ticket to the Pitti Palace, so I went exploring. Here you can see the Boboli Gardens, which is awesome. Marcus Aurelius, like stoic god. Swans. Bougie bathroom. I think this was in the Emperor room, something like this, but the artwork was amazing. Then the one other student who stayed behind with me explained to me that this was the Medici's favorite dwarf. Whatever that means. It was a double-sided panel. Then he also explained to me that this is a pope who is sad because he's about to die and he's reflecting on like all the sins that he's done. And then at the end of the day we went to the opera.